Hey, Shalom, giving all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rakak Qudash. It's the brother to our Paryah from the Providence, Rhode Island camp, giving double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the elect that's been scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. Just wanted to go into Sirach 11, third verse. Something that I had read some time ago, and in my mind, I knew I wanted to do a lesson just going into this through the Spirit. And super grateful that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua put the Spirit upon me now to press the record button and to actually go into it. As the good old saying goes, strike while the iron is hot. But I don't have any particular scriptures lined up with this, but I'm just really going to share some things that came to thought. And I'll pray and hope that this is edifying to the lost sheep of the house of Israel, as well as a pleasing sacrifice unto Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. But it says here in Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus 11 and verse 3, the bee is little among such as fly, but her fruit is the chief of sweet things. So first thing when I'm reading this verse here that comes to mind, when I read about the bee being little among such as fly, it makes me think of the nation of Israel. And I say that because we're going to end up going back to this, but I say that because it says here in Deuteronomy chapter 7, and I'll read verse 6. It says, "For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Now the Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you because you were more in number than any people, for you were the fewest of all people. But because the Lord loved you, and because he would keep the oath which he has sworn unto your fathers, has the Lord brought you out with a mighty hand and redeemed you out of the house of bondmen from the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt." So in verse 7 specifically is mentioned how the Most High Yahweh didn't set his love upon us because we were, more in number than any people. No, he said it because he loved us, but is mentioned how we were the fewest of all people. All right. So now going back, if we go back to Sirach 11, verse 3, the bee is little among such as fly. So the bee would represent Israel, the nation of Israel, and those that fly would be considered the nations. Now there's 18 nations according to the Bible, and everyone on the planet goes back to one of those nations. Now, when we read in the second half of this verse, it says, "But her fruit is the chief of sweet things." That makes me think of the laws, the statutes, the commandments, the wisdom, the knowledge, the understanding of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua being the fruit, all right, of this bee. All right, and it's not just regular fruit, it's the chief of sweet things. So let's go to I believe is it Baruch? Let me see if I can find it. That's not it. It might be Baruch 3. Yeah, I want to read this verse, and then I'll read another one in Deuteronomy, the 4th chapter. So this is Baruch chapter 3 and verse 35. It says, "This is our power, and there shall none other be accounted of in comparison of him. He has found out all the way of knowledge, and has given it unto Jacob his servant, and to Israel his beloved." You see, so the all the ways of knowledge, the deep understandings, the secrets, the mysteries, the dark sayings, that's been given unto Jacob, his servant, Israel, his beloved. Another verse that made me what came to mind was Amos 3 and verse 7 says, surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. So the prophethood comes out of Jacob. Okay, the prophethood comes out of Jacob, and what I'm going into is my thoughts on the fruit of the bee being the chief sweet thing. And let me go here now to Deuteronomy chapter 4. And I'm going to start here at verse 5. It says, behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my power commanded me. Now this is Moses talking to the children of Israel. It says that you should do so in the land wherever you go to possess it. Now keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. For what nation is there so great? And who has the Most High so close to them? As the Most High, our power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, is in all things that we call upon him for. And what nation is there so great that has statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law, which I set before you this day? You see, so there's no other nation, there's no other ethnic group that has these laws, statutes, and commandments, which is why when we go here and read, when we go here and read in Sirach 11, in the 3rd verse, the bee is little among such as fly, but her fruit, the fruit is the chief of sweet things. Man, what the nation of Israel has, no other nation has it. No other nation has it. And this is something all, at the end of it all, done because the Most High is to glorify his name. Let me see. Let me think. Where's that? Called by thy name. Let me see. See if that's not what I want. Let me see. There's a couple of good ones, but I just want to I'll read this one. In Isaiah chapter 43, verse 1. But now thus saith the Lord Yahweh that created thee, O Jacob, and he that formed thee, O Israel, fear not, for I have redeemed thee, and I have called thee by thy name, thou art mine. All right, so scripture showing how the Most High is claiming the children of Israel. Let me see, for my name's sake. Let me see. I just want to make sure that I get the right one. All right, yep. So it's written here, Isaiah 48 and verse 11. For mine own sake, even for my own sake, will I do it. What will he do? He will keep his heritage, his inheritance, right? The elect from being polluted. It says, for how shall my name be polluted, and I will not give my glory unto another. And really, it talks about the name, it also goes into the reputation. But, like I made mention, I just wanted to do a quick, lesson going into this. I hope I brought some edification unto the elect, whoever had tuned in. I pray this was actually an acceptable sacrifice unto the Lord. But hopefully the lost sheep of the house of Israel were fed, giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations unto the elect. Shalom.